And the gods will say, "What do I want to eat cooked? What ripeness do you give me?" Don't bullshit me. You have to figure it out first. What kind of cooking is steak? It is a piece of beef with a certain thickness. By charcoal fire or high temperature roasting. Bake it until the surface is crisp. The tender piece of meat in the middle is eaten. It's the one with the outer burnt and the inner tender, coating layer on the surface. What it brings to the steak is the blessing of flavor. After we eat in our mouths, it will have a very fresh and tender taste, and neither is needed. Not enough coating layer. The meat flavor of this steak will be greatly affected. If there is too much water loss in the central part he eats in his mouth, there will be a very obvious dry taste. The core of the steak is just for words outside, burnt and tender inside. You don't have to. It's like steak. Steak is not suitable for full cooking. There's a big factor that is subject to the way he grilled and fried it and the thickness of his beef cuts. So you want to eat it well done. And what should I do if I want to eat fried food again? You can choose between Korean barbecue and Japanese barbecue. It's a little bit like steak, but they are different in that roast meat will cut the beef relatively thin. After the thickness is thinned, it avoids many taste problems. So if you want to eat big thick pieces, if you don't want to eat barbecue yet, you can also choose our Chinese cooking method. The Chinese cooking method of stewing braised pork can also completely change the taste of the beef. To put it bluntly, every dish has its own characteristics. Tender and juicy, in the words of the old beauty. And you wanted to change that. Twisted melon, can't he be sweet? The first 2 weeks, I am satisfied with one thing, that is, it's been a long time since I ate slow roasted brisket. Then I didn't eat less for the first 2 weeks because I also told you about it. This roast beef breast is for me. I prefer to eat it myself. I am for this low temperature slow roast. This is the way meat is handled. I like it very much because he is the other extreme in meat handling, right? But from a restaurant business perspective, this product is very common on our side. We're not going to smoke him anymore from this week on because it is bacon. It's time consuming and labor intensive. Because for me, we still have a lot of serious work to do. Play has to be at the back of the line at work. Some barbecue sauce, some barbecue sauce. Otherwise, it will be too greasy. It's delicious.